This is Al Foran for Oosh TV, and I'm here with Ben Shalom. Ben, the weigh-in has just happened. It's a big, big night tomorrow night. How focused is Chris Eubank Jr. before this massive fight?
He's very focused. He's very locked in. Obviously, the noise today was over the top. He made 160 pounds. Half an hour? Behave. Give him 10 minutes, let him go for a piss. Didn't even let him do that. He made the weight, and I'm proud of him for doing so because it's not easy on his body right now. He's very, very focused, and he can't wait to teach Benn a lesson on Saturday night.
We just spoke to Eddie there just with regards to this whole week in general, and I know there was a lot of chatter between the comparisons between you and Eddie. He called you the Accrington Stanley of boxing promoters, and he was the Man United. What way do you view that? I think a lot of people think you're a bit higher than Accrington Stanley.
Eddie is very easy, you know. We've all been there in school. You got the kid that walks around, that's been given everything, that has everything, and he thinks he's bigger than everyone else, and he acts the big man. And ultimately, I think he started promoting when he was my age, and his dad was a promoter, and he had the Sky Sports backing, and he had everything, and he had the money, and he had the staff. I'm 31 years old, 70 shows under my belt, and doing the similar shows to him now and outperforming him in the UK. So, tongue-in-cheek, but the reality is the journey getting here has been extremely different, and I don't think he can relate to it.
Massive fight tomorrow night, a trilogy fight between Lyndon Arthur and Anthony Yarde. How do you see that going? Lyndon Arthur, he said in his post weigh-in interview that he thinks he can get a knockout in that fight.
It's a great fight. Look, a lot of the fans are saying, look, we've seen this before. Anthony Yarde, did a demolition job on Lyndon last time, but look, that wasn't, people that know Lyndon know that wasn't the real Lyndon, and so it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, you'd have to make Yarde the favourite after what happened last time, but I think Lyndon's got a game plan. He knows this is a must-win for him, let's be honest. Win this, get a big fight, lose this, and really he'll be thinking whether to call it a day. He's had some big nights, big paydays, but I hope he can pull it off. I like Anthony as well. I made the best man win. It's a great fight.
Us being an Irish media channel, we've extensively covered this Liam Smith and Aaron McKenna fight. We've interviewed both men at their gyms. How do you see that fight going? It really is, the theme of it is experience, and kind of the experience and the young lion going up and trying to make that step up, isn't it?
If Liam Smith is Liam Smith, I've worked with Liam. If he's a guy that we all know, then he'll win the fight. But the reality is we don't know if he's still there. We don't know what he's got left. He's obviously had an injury for his second fight against Eubank. He then had to pull out of the Josh Kelly fight, and then he's in a good spot now. So let's see what he has left. If he does, he'll come through that fight. Aaron McKenna is a young, as you said, hungry lion, but Liam should have a little more quality.
Just going back to Chris, and we did a little video with Chris there yesterday. I did the impression of his dad to him. A couple of other impressions, the likes of Donald Trump, Gordon Ramsay. Did you see that video? Because it has been getting, we've got a tad bit of backlash, but from that.
From the senior stuff.
From the senior stuff, yeah. But we had it approved by his team, by you guys. And I, before that interview, approached Chris and said, double-checked. Said, is he okay with
You're
that?
a professional. You've gone up there, you've asked him, he's not bothered, he's got thick skin. And at the end of the day, if you hadn't asked him and landed on it, then I think, but you're not stupid enough to do that. So hopefully people can see that for what it is. It's a bit of fun. Chris is ready for a big fight. He still loves his dad. All he ever wanted was a dad, let's be honest, and we'll deal with that after. So we'll focus on Saturday, but you've got nothing to worry about.
We really do. I think everyone here hopes that is sorted out after.
Everyone hopes that Chris Eubank Jr. is going to win on Saturday night. For the good of British boxing, let's hope he wins on Saturday night.
You just wanted a quick impression before we...
Of what?
Trump?
Yeah, you.
We do some. Well, I got to tell you.
I can't say it, actually. I can't talk about politics.
Well, no, you can't, but you're doing a tremendous job. You're doing a tremendous job. I got to say, you started off very small. I started off very small. I had an inheritance of $1 million.
$1 million, I think.
It was $1 million.
It was $1 million.
It was $1 million. Very small. Very tough. Very tough at the start. Let me tell you that. But I'm looking forward to the fight. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be a tremendous
Who's
fight.
going to win?
Well, I got to say Eubank Jr. in front of you because you're his damn promoter, haven't I? I got to say that.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I love it.
Ben Shalom, what a tremendous guy. Oh, we get an oosh into the camera. 3, 2, 1. Oosh.